Hi there, welcome back. So, we were talking about the spine, the Brahmanadi, the Ida, and the Pingala. So, the Pingala is masculine or the solar nadi, Ida is the lunar nadi. So, when you look at the structure of the kundalini, and the Brahmanadi, they are protected by six more locks in the spine. Okay, and these locks are called Shata Chakras, Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, and Ajna. Okay, you know them as the seven chakras, but they're actually 14 chakras. Okay, seven which is physical and seven which is ethereal, right? So within the Brahmanadi and the Kundalini, we have these six chakras, right? Now, there are five tattvas, like for instance, the five elements that are also considered in Chinese astrology. But Western astrology basically takes into account four elements, displaying their more materialistic side, whereas the five tattvas are then again the four elements and spirit, what the Gnostics also understood. Now remember that these elements are dominant in the various chakras and they give a rise to your personality, the color of your aura, your attributes, the way you express yourself as a human being, okay? And this is decided by the movement of the prana in your body. Okay, now remember that chakras are always visualized as lotuses, and oftentimes you can have a look at yantras, and yantras are two-dimensional images of the chakras. Now, as I said, that the main task of these chakras is the movement of prana and apana through the chakras and taking that prana to the Brahmanadi, right? Now, what you feel that, okay, what is she talking about? This is so confusing. It's not really, it is prana and apana is regulated by your breath. Okay, so this is what makes you slow moving or fast moving. Okay, now oftentimes the for most people basically, except if you know you're into sadhana and spiritual practices, your prana and apana are imbalanced, right? um Basically, when you go to meet an Ayurvedic practitioner, he touches your wrist and he finds your subtle nadis. Okay, this is called nadi vidyas, and he can touch your pulse points and he can tell you all about your health because he knows the movement of prana in the Brahmanadi, and he can tell you what is the problem or what is your ailment. Okay, now moving on to the Beej Mantra. Many of you know who've been initiated into goddess worship by me. You know that I always give you a Beej Mantra. Okay, so now when you chant the Beej Mantra, it is your prana that is moving through the chakras. Okay, and whichever beej it is, the prana is going to that particular chakra. Okay, so this is how a mantra creates basically a light body around you. Your Merkaba gets solid. Okay, now, the Brahmanadi is intertwined around the chakras, and all the chakras are points. Okay, and the Brahmanadi is the is the petals around it. If the um, chakra is a point, the Brahmanadi will form the lotus. Okay, so this is how, when the prana moves, it describes each letter of the Sanskrit alphabet. So there's a lot of esoteric significance to sound and creation. Okay, now so basically what happens with the Brahmanadi is that it passes through the spine and it reaches the top of the head, and then it expands and becomes thousands petaled Sahasradala Kamal. Okay, Sahasradala Kamal is a hundred petaled lotus. I mean, thousand petal lotus, Sahasra. Okay, oftentimes this is known as the Sheshnag. This is a symbol of the Sheshnag, or the Nag on which Vishnu rests. Okay, so remember that the this Sahasradala Kamal is your energy antenna. Okay, it basically picks up the prana moving through your system, and basically broadcasts it to others. Your vibe basically comes through this Sahasradala Kamal. Okay, so remember that Nagas are again Kundalini energy. So that is a symbol. The Naga is a symbol of the awakening of the Kundalini, right? Now, the study of astrology is actually a vidya, so it teaches you self-realization. As there is jnana marga, there is the archetype. I mean, jnana marga. There is the vidya of Jyotish or astrology. So, if you know how to work with the planets, and not in a materialistic way, that okay, I have my sun in Leo, my moon in Pisces, and my rising in Virgo, and I have a moon opposite my rising, and blah blah blah. Not a textbook understanding of Jyotish or astrology, because it is a vidya, not avidya, it is a vidya. Avidya is ignorance, and vidya is wisdom. So remember, Jyotish or astrology is a vidya. The end note to this talk is that you are the universe within yourself. You encompass everything in creation. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean. You're everything in every dimension. So remember that you have the power to manifest everything. It is up to you. Thank you. Join me for